the Wandering Blade, daughter of the Saxon Guard, Knight of England. And you?
I'm Po. That's about all I got right now. Title pending, so...
15 Ways Kung Fu Panda Dragon Knight is different from the movies. Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight is the newest addition to the beloved Kung Fu Panda franchise. We're ready to talk about everything that makes this series different from the movies that came before.
Whoa, this sounds insanely cool. I'm in.
Number 1. Netflix series. Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight is definitely not the first Kung Fu Panda sequel, and it's also not the first sequel that's a television series. It is, however, the first Netflix series to be a part of the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Previous sequels include Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3, of course, and the short films Secrets of the Furious 5, Secrets of the Masters, and Secrets of the Scroll. The 2 TV series that came before The Dragon Knight were Nickelodeon's Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness and Amazon Prime Video's Kung Fu Panda The Paws of Destiny. Now Kung Fu Panda The Dragon Knight is available on Netflix.
That's why I had new signs made.
Number 2. Standalone Story. Unlike some of the prior sequels, Kung Fu Panda The Dragon Knight is a standalone story. So whether you're a longtime Kung Fu Panda fan or a newbie to the world of Po and Friends, this series is a great watch for all. The series does seem to occur after the movies chronologically, but Kung Fu Panda The Dragon Knight will be sure to get you up to speed on any info you might be missing as the series starts. The series also has plenty of new characters to meet and makes viewers feel like they're experiencing a whole new story. Number 3. More new enemies. And of course, there are sure to be even more forces against Po in his battle to save the world.
Why does everyone want to kill us?
Oh no, we're not gonna kill you. We're just gonna wait for you to die.
From a giant monster made of rocks to some seriously scary reanimated skeletons, and in Po's words, that weird cloaky guy, there are plenty of new enemies in store for Po and his new partner along the way, besides the notorious Weasels. Hopefully this motley assortment of antagonists will be no match for Po and Wandering Blade. Our fingers are crossed that in the end, Po will have achieved such awesomeness that he'll be back to being everyone's favorite Dragon Master.
I lost something! And I'm gonna go find it.
Number 4. Po's confidence. Po hasn't just lost his reputation at the start of Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight.
Let the Dragon Master give you a hand with that.
No thanks, Panda.
He's also lost his confidence in himself. It's clear that Po's mistake and the people's loss of faith in him has affected his own faith in his abilities, and he worries that he's not the hero he thought he was. Perhaps all he needs is another opportunity to save the day. Luckily for him, we have a feeling he'll get one soon. What's the best way to get your confidence back? Well, saving the entire world from total extinction at the hands of 2 morally corrupt weasels certainly can't hurt, right?
Would be a perfect way for me to save face and earn trust and regain my title.
Number 5. Globe-Trotting Po. We're used to seeing Po at home in the Valley of Peace and focused on defending his home turf.
My fist hungers for justice. That was my fist.
But for Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight, Po stays pretty far from where he's from. Wandering Blade travels from England to find him, and together Po and his new companion globetrot all over to redeem his title, seek justice, and, well, save the world. If anyone can save the world at this point, we think Po's the man for the job.
Wait, what?
Number 6. Po's reputation. Po is known for being a Kung Fu master and always being there to save the day. In Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight, however, it seems he no longer has the reputation he once had. When an unexpected attack lands on Po's shoulders, he finds himself making a bad choice in the heat of the moment. The people of his village lose faith in him and begin blaming him for their problems. And as if that's not bad enough, he loses the title of Dragon Master. Tough break there, Po. I guess nobody's immune to going through rough patches in life, even if you are a Kung Fu Master Dragon Warrior. Number 7. Master Shifu. For 3 movies, 3 short films, 1 television special, and 1 TV series, Master Shifu has always been by Po's side.
How did you do that?
Inner peace.
Inner peace. That's cool.
Yet despite what an important part of the Kung Fu Panda franchise Master Shifu has become, he didn't return for the new series. It seems that Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight really is a whole new era for Po, and that means many of his pals won't be along for this particular part of the ride. Number 8. Tigress. Another old friend who we won't be seeing in the new series? That would be Tigress. For all those installments of the Kung Fu Panda franchise that Master Shifu was present for, we could always count on Tigress being there too. But she won't be accompanying her old crew to Netflix either.
And you can't stop me. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't ready that time.
Number 9. Mantis. Sorry, Seth Rogen fans. Seth's main man and our favorite leggy green guy, Mantis, is also not set to be a part of this new storyline. In the animated short film Secrets of the Furious 5, you may remember that Mantis was the key to defeating that gang of crocodile bandits because he's so good at playing dead. Who's going to play dead in the Dragon Knight without Mantis around? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm so lucky. I don't have any problems with my dad. Maybe it's because Mom ate his head before I was born. I don't know.
Number 10. Monkey. Clearly, Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight isn't as much of a Kung Fu Panda reunion as some of the past sequels. Neither real-life martial artist Jackie Chan nor his son JC Chan will be reprising the role of Monkey for the new series.
Zombies! Jinx! Oh!
Number 11. Viper. And it looks like we can say the same for Lucy Liu. Liu's character Viper has slithered out of the spotlight for this one and is joining the rest of the Furious 5 out of harm's way.
I can feel a kung fu chill riding up my spine.
Sorry, Po, it's just me.
The Furious 5 represents the different animal styles of Hongga Kung Fu, aka the 5 animal styles. The tiger, the snake, the crane, the monkey, and the praying mantis styles. It's pretty hard to picture a Kung Fu Panda without Po's motley team of pals. But here's hoping they're still out there practicing their fighting for the next sequel. Number 12. Crane. And of course, with the other members of his anthropomorphic animal squad absent from this sequel series, it's no surprise that Crane will not be returning to the Kung Fu Pandaverse either. We're gonna miss that guy. And that means we won't be hearing from David Cross this round either. Sorry, Arrested Development fans.
You mean like Crane does?
Excuse me, when have I ever made that noise?
Number 13. Po and Mr. Ping. Oh man, not Mr. Ping too. Gotcha. Don't worry, Mr. Ping will be a part of the new series. In fact, at the start of the series, Po and his father, Mr. Ping, are living together in the Valley of Peace. And James Hong also came back to his role as the voice of Mr. Ping. Number 14. Wandering Blade. Change is hard, but sometimes it can be a good thing. Despite the fact that Po will be embarking on his Dragon Knight journey without some of his friends we know and love, that doesn't mean he's destined to go it alone. Po is joined by a brand new partner in crime. His partner is an English knight named Wandering Blade.
My name is Luthera of Landreth, the Wandering Blade.
She also just so happens to be a bear. Wandering Blade is tough and no nonsense. And no nonsense is pretty far from how we'd describe Po, so we're predicting a very buddy cop comedy dynamic for this heroic duo.
I said I was leaving in the morning. The sun rose 3 hours ago.
My mornings usually start around 11.
One thing Wandering Blade and Po do have in common, they've both got very famous voices. Wandering Blade is played by none other than Rita Ora, so maybe Wandering Blade will be a singer too.
What?
Never mind, she definitely doesn't look like the type to burst into song. Number 15. Evil Weasels. So, what's the best way for Po to redeem himself in the eyes of the people and himself? He'll have to defeat the notorious Weasels, of course. Said Weasels are the main enemies in Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight. Named Klaus Dumont and Veruca Dumont, the notorious Weasels are voiced by Chris Gere and Della Saba, respectively. And if it wasn't already obvious, these aren't your average Weasels. Klaus and Veruca are in the process of collecting 4 magical weapons. Once they have all 4 weapons, they'll be able to destroy the entire world, and that's exactly what they intend to do. Those are some seriously big aspirations for such little animals. We'll admit, these Weasels are pretty hilarious looking, but we'll be rooting for Po and Wandering Blade to win in the end. For Po's sake. Oh, and for the entire world's sake, too. So, what do you think of the new Kung Fu Panda series? Tell us all your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to The Things Animated for all the news on your animated favorites.